Interlude 3. The girl who walks between worlds. Yes, April. Or Saga.
The answer is no. You should know better than to ask, Saga. I won't risk you getting lost out there, again.
I'll be careful this time, I promise.
It doesn't matter. I am not removing the wards.
I'm 14, Papa. I can take care of myself.
That didn't help your mother.
It's always about her, isn't it? I'm not my mother. Whatever happened to her won't happen to me.
And you know this how? She said the same thing. She wasn't going to get lost. She was coming right back. I shouldn't worry. I should just stay put and wait for her.
Poor father.
I'll remove the wards when you're older. Until then, you are not leaving the house on your own.
That is so unfair. I've been stuck here my whole life. How much longer are we going
Until I know that she's not coming back.
Crow.
All right? Until I know for sure, because if we leave and she does return...
She's gone. Let her go, Papa. Please.
I'm going upstairs to rest for a bit. Don't play the radio too loud. I'll be back down for dinner.
I think Crow will be our gateway.
Ugh, I can't take this anymore. I'll show him his wards can't stop me from walking. I just have to, find the wards first. Not easy when only Papa can see them.
Interesting. Find a way to see the wards. Updated.
Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time, but I always finish them long before he comes back. The good ones, I read 3 or 4 times.
Interesting. High classes.
Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time, but I always finish them long before he comes back. The good ones, I read 3 or 4 times.
Look at other stuff before I go and then take the classes, because I think those may be the answer.
Happier days, before I was around. Maybe if I hadn't been born, Mama would still be here with Papa.
Probably not.
Papa used to take photographs, back when they first moved in, and when I was little. Happier days, before I was around. Maybe if I hadn't been born, Mama would still be. I can't remember the last time we lit a fire. We used to do that all the time. Roast marshmallows and sausages and tell scary stories. But, yeah, things changed. The fire doesn't hurt me. My dad once told me this fire keeps the house warm and healthy, and able to fend off contagions and parasites from the ether.
Interesting.
I can't remember the last time we lit a fire. We used to do. Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time.
Books.
But I always finish them long. My window looks out to Letach, but this one's tuned to where Mama was born. It's nowhere close to Scotland. The seasons are similar, though. Just more extreme. I can't remember exactly where that is, or what Mama used to call it. But Papa calls it Midgard.
Midgard? Interesting.
It's the comfy chair. Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Like you said before.
It's the comfy chair. Hugsy. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Hugsy's still a good friend, despite being old and stuffed. He still smells like Mama. Or maybe that's just my imagination. Hugsy! I've had Hugsy since I was little. Mama gave him to me, and I remember falling asleep, hugging him tight every night after she went away. We don't go away long enough to need a suitcase. I mean, I've gone walking for days, but I didn't exactly plan that ahead of time. Or pack. Papa went ballistic every single time. Mama brought that with her when she went on long trips and wanted to bring things back. The last time she left, she hadn't planned on being gone for more than a couple of days.
Yes, planned.
This has been gathering dust since Mama left, so almost 13 years? I guess Papa hasn't had the heart to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Mama wrote a ton of stories and articles and letters, but Papa keeps most of her work in his bedroom. I haven't even read all of it. He won't let me. This has been gathering dust since Mama left, so
it's basically always to
13 years? I guess Papa hasn't had the heart to get rid of it. One of these days, I'll pick up on that whole become a singer-songwriter thing again. I just need an audience to play to. One of these. Papa rarely plays the guitar. I think he used to play a lot, back in brighter days. But like with so many
other things, he just lost interest, okay?
I remember Crow, but I'm pretty sure he's not real, and that I never met him. I mean,
Aw.
I went walking for the first time when I was 7, but I drew this before that. I have this weird, vague memory of going on a journey with a wisecracking bird called Crow, but I'm sure that was just a very, very vivid dream.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not just a very vivid dream.
Uncle
Aw.
Galeth told me something terrible happened when they built the house. There was a crack, and it grew bigger. I don't know the details, and he wouldn't tell me, but apparently it was very scary.
Interesting.
I wonder what's behind the wall. Papa won't tell me, and Galeth claims he doesn't know the details. But I'll learn the truth. Somehow. Whenever one of the walls needs repairing, Papa uses that. He says he'll teach me how to do it, but he hasn't gotten around to it yet. Of course, that masonry trowel isn't just any ordinary masonry trowel. It's been inscribed with runes and imbued with Etherian magnetism, like all the tools used to build our house.
Interesting. I just want to investigate this place first of all.
Papa usually sleeps for another hour or so. Plenty of time for mischief and mayhem.
Plenty of time for mischief and
My
mayhem.
favorite prank used to be setting the clock ahead an hour or two, just to freak Papa out. It always worked. Then I'd set it back again and freak him out even more. He's weird about time, go figure. There's never anything good on. Once, I tuned into something called the Pink Floyd. That was amazing. But I never found the frequency again. These days it's mostly jazz or classical music.
It's not that
There's
bad.
never anything good on. Once, I tuned into something called the Pink Floyd. That was amazing. But I never found the frequency again. These days it's mostly jazz or classical music.
Well, I guess this music can play on while we look at things and stuff.
I always hated the downstairs. It's pitch dark, and it smells funny. It's got ether vapors and void beetles. It's not a good place to hang out. I always hated the
Alrighty.
downstairs. It's pitch dark, and it smells funny.
Well,
It's got ether vapors and void beetles. It's not a good place to hang out.
let's just check on that thing.
The
Anyway,
madame
some
comes
more.
by every month to grade my assignments and give me new ones, and Papa's in charge of my homeschooling. But I've learned more from Uncle Galeth than from the two of them combined. The madame
Interesting.
comes by every month to
Okay. You have continued with the painting for sure. Painting in progress, very pretty. It's like April
I love
in the
learning about
first dream.
Elsewhen and Elsewhere.
Oh, okay. That's just, like feels so weird how
The
you're...
madame comes by every month to grade my assignments and give me new ones, and Papa's in
So,
charge of my
yeah.
homeschooling. But I've learned more from Uncle Galeth than from the two of them combined. I love learning about Elsewhen and Elsewhere, about crossroads and the ether, and all the worlds in the multiverse. It makes me want to go walking and explore everything.
But yeah, this definitely April in the first dream area where the white dragon
I'm getting
is.
better. I'm not good yet, but my work's improving. I should be on track to have my first exhibition by the time I'm 18.
Pretty much.
It's very difficult to paint anything that isn't in this house when I have to work from memory or from pictures and books.
This is from memory indeed.
I'm getting better. I'm not good yet, but my work's improving. I don't play with the dollhouse anymore. I know it makes Papa sad, but I'm not 7. I've grown up.
Yes, you
Papa
have.
built it for me. He was so good with his hands, but he doesn't make anything anymore. Just food. Mostly stew. Rocket ships ferry astronauts between worlds in at least one of the angles of the ether. Sounds like a fairy tale to me, but Galeth swears it's true. I wish I could go on a rocket ship to another world. That sounds like so much fun.
You have been in one back a long time ago, though. Long time ago. New picture of us.
It's cute. I used to play with that all the time. When I was little. It's cute.
yes.
I used to play with that all the time. when I was
our
little.
painting, drawing of ourselves at this current situation. The hair is nice as such.
Galath gave me that years and years ago. I don't wear it. I mean, I don't understand the deal with all the hats. Hats must be fashionable somewhere in the multiverse.
That's kind of a weird looking
Uncle
hat.
Galath's old-fashioned, and he takes Papa's side when we argue. But he's still great. It's just nice to have someone to talk to who isn't a teacher, or just plain weird, or my dad.
Yes. It's a nice picture, too.
For when the paths are stormy, and the turnstiles still open. For when the paths are stormy, and the turnstiles still open. Papa's sleeping. I think I can hear him snoring. Papa's sleeping. I think I can hear him snoring.
I'm resting, Saga. I'll come down later.
Yes, fine. Fine,
Is it my turn to sweep the floors again? I've lost track. We've not been keeping up with our sweeping itinerary. Or any housework. Is it my turn to sweep the floors again? For when the paths are muddy, I'm trying to get Papa to stop wearing that hat when he goes out. But he insists. He doesn't realize how goofy and old-fashioned it makes him look. For when the paths are muddy or snowy.
And the paths are muddy or snowy. I wasn't able to look at outside of my own window, right? No, I wasn't, even though there was mention of that window thing before. But yeah, let's go and have a look at those classes my father uses. Because I think
That's
those
weird.
are the answer.
Papa's usually so fastidious about keeping his eyeglasses with him at all times.
Yes, but now he forgot.
Papa's spectacles. Fashionable they're not.
Yes.
I'll just borrow them for a minute. Or 12.
Just a little bit. Just for a moment. So...
I'm sure that was me who made those scratches. I remember being scolded. And it wasn't just the one time. I've been told, in no uncertain terms, to not damage our house in any way. It's a living thing. Although, I don't know if it can feel pain. At least, not from those tiny scratches.
Interesting though, living. Well, there's one word I was thinking,
Oh,
so...
wow, I see one of the wards. So,
Yes, we do.
That's how Papa maintains them. The magic's in his glasses. I mean,
Yes.
of course it is. It's dab magic. Still,
Dad
it's
magic?
pretty cool. This ward feels too strong. It's supported by the others. I should begin with one of them.
Alrighty.
Uncle Galath helped put these wards up after the last time I went walking. Papa claims they protect us, but all they do is keep me from opening doorways. They don't trust me.
And we are a little bit rebellious, aren't we? Okay, so I guess I'm not actually wearing them anymore when I came that far away. But let's just have a look into here, considering that this is where we started
That's
to travel,
weird.
so...
Papa's usually so fastidious about keeping his eyeglasses with him at all times. There's another
Ooh.
ward.
Yes, I was thinking that somewhere around here could be something.
I need to find a weaker ward before tackling this one. They're all connected.
Alrighty, that's totally fine and dandy enough. Let's have a look around in here then with the classes as well. Just to make sure there's nothing I can see right here, and no, there's not. So let's go and have a look into here on the other hand. No, don't see anything. Okay, I just can't run with the glasses. I can walk with them on though. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That's the big ward. I don't see specifically anything as of yet, though, as in more of the wards. There should be more though. And just the two of these that I was able to find thus far. Like there's that one over there, but there should be others. Should be others around. Just interested that I wasn't able to at least yet locate any more. Maybe I just need to be close enough to some of them to be able to see. Let's just see if there's anything in here supposedly. Doesn't seem like it though, so that's totally fine then. Nothing to be seen there. At least.
The fire doesn't hurt me. My dad once told me this fire keeps the house warm and healthy, and able to fend off contagions and parasites from the ether.
Kind of weird that I haven't seen any more as of yet though, considering I think that there has to be more than just this two, but I haven't been able to find more yet. Even though I'm supposedly having the classes on all the time now, so that's quite weird, because I only take them off when I start to be running. So yeah, that I do find a bit strange. Unless it doesn't always want to be working. Can there be something behind some doors, closed doors or something? Not sure.
I always hated the downstairs. It's pitch dark, the paths are wobbly, and the custodians temporarily closed the turnstiles. No one's coming in or out. But who needs the common paths when you can make your own?
Yes. Well, if we can make our own, that is. Don't see anything there. Slightly annoying. How difficult it is to find more of these sigils, so to speak. Oh, okay. Up. I was thinking that like there should be more, but didn't look up.
I believe that's the final ward.
Oh, so these are all that there is even. Break the first ward.
Careful! Ow!
Sorry. Sorry, did I break your head?
Yes. Do you have to carry me across the threshold?
Would be tempting fate if I don't. We need to do this right. Watch your head now. There, we have officially moved in. Welcome home, sweetheart.
My head's hurting.
Let me kiss it. Where does it hurt? There?
That helped. Oh, she's moving. She's kicking, Magnus. Here, give me your hand. Can you feel it? She's happy to be home.
Hello, Saga. Welcome home, baby girl.
Balance! So that's what the wards are made of. Fragments of the past. Memories. No wonder they're so
Interesting.
strong. They're charged with powerful emotions. Some might be red herrings, though, to make the wards harder to crack. I need to untangle the specific memories that tie the wards together. Easy.
Interesting. Well, this surely would have to have something to do with that.
Oh, honey, please. I'm not in a state to be photographed.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. It's the first week in a brand new home. This needs to be commemorated.
Oh, I feel so bloated. Fine, just let me... There. Ready. Hurry up.
I was thinking that that at least has to be a memory right there connected. And that was the... Like, this all has to do with our mother, after all. So, this was the view into
Magnus, Saga, look! Snow! It's snowing!
her place.
First snowfall in our new home.
The first of many firsts. I hope you grow up to love this house, Saga. We built it for us. For our tiny family.
Look, Etta, she's smiling. I think she understood you.
Yes. And then this is the dated Huxley that she gave us.
Oh, Hoxie, you killed Hoxie, Papa.
It's just his arm. I didn't kill him. I maimed him slightly. I'll sew it right back on, okay? He'll be good as new, I promise.
Poor Hoxie. He'll never be the same. He'll be a cripple.
He's a survivor, just like us. You'll be fine.
Huh. Interesting. What about the scratches?
Saga, no, don't draw on the floor. You might damage it. This house is sacred. It's a living thing just like you and me. You must never hurt our home. Can you promise me that, baby?
I was thinking that those should be the ones specifically because there was no mama at all in the Hoxie exactly. So, yeah. Find the second ward, which should be the one in our room, I would think. That would be the logical place from my point of view anyways. So, let's see.
This one's too complex to break right now. I should try one of the other wards first.
Alright, if you say so. I would think that the door should be the last one, but I guess it's our room is the strongest one for reasons, for good reasons as
The
such.
house will draw us both back if we ever get lost. That's what it does. It's what it's for.
And you're sure we can trust it?
Are you questioning my building skills?
I don't want to lose you again.
You won't. It's safe to leave, Etta. You'll find your way back and we'll be safe here. Both of us. All three of us. When that one arrives.
Oh, and not a moment too soon. I am so over being pregnant. Speaking of which, I'm starving again.
I'll make stew.
Please don't.
That's quite saddening. That is quite saddening, in fact. Like, he built it so that we shouldn't be able to get lost, but she was somehow able to get lost, so... Yeah.
Look, she's sleeping. Oh, that's so cute. Your music lulled her to sleep, honey.
I didn't think my guitar playing was that bad. I was going for rousing.
Well, it hasn't put me to sleep yet. Come here. Come here.
Let's just have a look into all of this first.
When's Mama coming home?
I honestly don't know if she ever will, sweetheart.
But she is out there somewhere?
I think so.
Yes. I was asking about that. Would we be able to actually get our mama back this way? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
We have to wall it up, Magnus. It's dangerous. What if Saga...
I know. I will. I promise. Tomorrow after you've left, I'll get right to it.
Could there be more like it? More gaps? More...
I don't know, Etta. I hope not. I'll take care of it, I promise.
I really don't want to leave right now.
You'll be back soon. Everything will work out. The house will take care of us all.
The house will take care of us all, but apparently it didn't.
Hey, is there anything you want me to bring back this time?
Do we have to talk about that right now?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
I don't like it when you leave.
Yeah.
Does Papa know you're here? I don't think Papa knows. Don't worry. It'll be our little secret.
I think it has to do with these things though, where there's talk about being lost and all. At least these two. Then this was just about us going to sleep.
When's Mama coming home?
This is
I
about her
honestly
being
don't-
lost. So yeah. This was about her being all lost. And then the last one. The third ward. I do hope we find Crow though. We really need to be getting back to meet Crow. I think so. Very much indeed do think so.
She's so perfect. I could stare at her for hours.
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I go in here just to look at her. She is perfect. You leaving before she wakes up?
I have to. While the paths are still there. They're stable now, but that might change. I can't risk waiting. Watch over her for me, okay? Keep her safe?
Of course. Always and forever. I promise.
Come here. I love you. Always and forever. And I'll be back. I pinky promise.
But you haven't been back. Well, let's listen.
So, Gareth wrote to say he's visiting soon.
That's good, right? We haven't seen him for a while.
It's good. I just... Sometimes I get the feeling he only visits because of Saga.
Well, he is her godfather. He adores her. Just be grateful she has someone to talk to, Magnus. The stars know she must be sick and tired of us.
Why is it called homework? I'm always home.
What do you mean?
Why is it homework when I never go anywhere? I think it should be called just work.
Good question. And you're right. I need you to clean up and then do your work. Alright?
Okay, that's also what already happened with us
How
before.
can I paint a rainbow if I haven't seen one? I can't paint something I haven't seen. And I'm not allowed to go anywhere, so I'll never see one.
There are pictures of rainbows in your books. Can't you paint from those?
It's not the same. I want to see a rainbow with my own eyes.
Quite understandable.
Oh, it's red and blue, just like my drawing. It's exactly what I wished for. Thank you, Papa.
You're welcome, baby girl.
And then there's the rocket ship.
Ground control to Major Tom. Who's Major Tom, Papa?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. Where did you hear that name?
I think it's a traveler who travels to the moon, like Mama.
I don't think Mama went to the moon, Saga.
But you know what I mean. Someone who travels far away to see new things. Like, an adventurer.
I don't think it's that one, cause that's the colored one. But then, which one would it be exactly? There was just talk about us being adorable, so I would think that this might work. At least. And then maybe this as well. And then it's a question, would I think it's rather this where we talk about the homework or this where we talk about the rainbows and all that? I don't know, I'll try this.
Why is it called homework? I'm always home.
What do you mean?
Why is it homework when I never go anywhere? I think it should be called just work.
Maybe it's just that one.
good question.
Because I'm not sure if
And you're
I was
right.
able to press it or...
I need you to clean up and then do your work. Alright?
I'm gonna try this first, when I was going
That
to.
doesn't feel right. I don't think those are the right memories.
Yeah, first one that didn't quite work out. So... I was thinking about these three more then, but we'll see.
That didn't work. I needed
Okay.
to pick different memories.
Alrighty then. So, let's see, would it be... What should it be?
She's so perfect. I could stare at her for hours.
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I go in here just to look at her. She is perfect. You're leaving before
Maybe
she
it's
wakes
not the
up?
dollhouse because
I
it's
have
just
to.
about
While the paths are still there, they're stable
being
now, but that
exactly
might
the way
change.
we would like, and
I
I'd
can't
rather
risk waiting.
tease tree. I think so, probably
Watch over
so.
her for me, okay? Keep her safe.
Of course. Always
Maybe.
and forever.
I'll try them
I
next.
promise.
Come here. I love you. Always and forever. And I'll be back. I pinky promise.
Maybe anyways, or it's not the Major Tom one. Who knows? I doubt it's a call-out one though. Okay, it was those three. I was thinking that it should be in anyways those approximately, but okay.
That's
well,
all the
the
words. And Papa's still asleep. He won't be happy when he wakes up. I need to get out of here before then, or he might lock me in the downstairs for a week. So I'll just
Oh.
open a doorway and... It's not working. Why is it not working? All the wards are gone. What's stopping me now?
Can we find Crow? What's blocking you? Find the final
My
ward
chest
updated.
feels warm. Wait, am I
Oh.
glowing?
Ooh.
My pendant's all
what-
glowy. Okay, that's new.
Can I... Yeah, I can view it like from here.
It's warm to the touch. It feels comforting. And are those whispers? There's another memory here. Someone's woven a memory into my pendant.
Interesting.
It's warm to the touch. It feels comforting. And it's warm to the touch. There's another memory here. Someone's woven a memory into my pendant.
This is for you, Saga. It belonged to my mother. Keep it close to your heart and know that I'll always be thinking of you, no matter where I am. Even if I'm... Oh, baby girl. You don't understand a word I'm saying. But you will remember when you most need it. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. All worlds, all of time are yours to explore. And as long as you are this, I will find you. I promise.
Thank you. I love you. Goodbye.
Well, there's the shift again. But we can't really be going lost that easily because we can shift from one place to another. I hope we find Crow soon. Crow needs us. We need Crow. Definitely.
Saga.
Poor dad though.
Saga. Saga, where in the world are you?
Not here.
Saga! Balance, no, please, no. No, her as well. Don't take her from me. Please don't. I can't do this again. I cannot do this again. Please. Saga.
Poor father. But I'm sure she will be okay. I'm sure she will be just okay. I was thinking that this time around it's in the ending. So yeah, I'm not sure I like all the decisions that I made. Some may be very bad for us, but I guess we'll see. Dreamfall chapters, revelations. The actions and decisions you have made in Book 4 have already changed the course of your journey in important ways. These decisions will be remembered and they will decide how the journey continues in Book 5. This is a summary of a few of the choices you have made and the consequences they may have in the future. Yes. Kian Alvane. This damnable thing that I forgot to do correctly. Ulrich was arrested by the Asari because I failed to return the pipe worker's tools. I can only hope that he won't be further punished for my inattentiveness. I can only hope indeed your decisions in Book 3 have played out in Book 4 and will continue to have repercussions in the final chapters. Yes. I didn't tell Brian Westhouse why I was in the abode or where I'm going. I feel a bit bad about not trusting him, but it's not like he needed to know. And he didn't ask, so I guess he didn't care. Interesting, there will be some repercussions to this decision in the final book. Interesting. I was actually not going to tell how I got into there, but I was going to say where I was going. I just thought that I would be questioning more, but well, it played out as it did. I let Westhouse stay in the abode. I'm sure he won't do any damage to the property or steal anything, but it feels a bit weird to not lock up after myself, yeah. This decision will affect even events in the final chapters, yeah, I'm sure it will. That is something that I'm not sure I should have done and let him stay there, because of the fact that I don't exactly trust him. Like, he had that darkness within him. This is quite clear. So I feel that I should have not allowed him to stay there, but I kind of wanted to let him have a chance to try to prove me wrong, to not trust him, for not feeling like trusting him. I hope that he will prove me wrong, that he was trustworthy, or that he gets some information that maybe he changes his mind or doesn't at least use the bad things or something, but I guess we'll see in the future how it exactly will play out. Against Shepard's wishes, I brought Liko with me to Gien. He was a good companion and he proved himself useful, but I hope his absence from Markyria did not cause the Resistance any problems. It probably did. Lives are in the balance and friends and allies will live or die based on your decisions. And probably Enu died because of this / the fact that... What was her name? Damn it, I suddenly forgot her name. Naane was locked up. Naane locked up, Liko not there, Enu probably died. Which I'm not going to be happy about. Not at all. I will be very, very unhappy about that. Very saddened and unhappy. I didn't want to bring Liko, but when he was already there, I couldn't really leave him behind either. And maybe in the other hand, he did probably save a lot of lives in there, because I couldn't have done all of that. What he did, on the other hand. So, yeah. Liko and I had time to connect during our journey to Gien. I feel we're closer now, and that we may even become friends in the future. That's at least nice enough that we were able to get that into a little bit better direction, but I'm just really worried about Enu. Yeah, Enu was seriously hurt in the attack on the Enclave. Without a healer present, her chances of survival are slim. Enu's fate is closely tied to Naane. Your choices in Book 2 will play it out in the final chapters. I hope Anna will be able to get there quickly enough and be able to get Naane out of there so that she can help Enu, but I'm afraid that will not be the case. So, oh well. Then I revealed no secrets to the Yaga. In the end, she gave me the Soulstone anyway, but those memories remain to haunt me more than ever. Should I have relinquished them? I had no memories to relinquish. How could I have done anything like that? Those memories will remain with you or forever fade to nothing, depending on your decision. But there was nothing that I could have done. So... yeah. It is like that, then. Is it not? Well, that was the end for chapter 4. Then there is only book 4 or 5. Spring more so. I'm very interested to see where April goes exactly with this. I guess it just will close it up in... well, I hope her father will be okay to close it up, that Grow will be able to be with her and everything, and then Gian and Zoe will have to get things sorted out at the current moment, so... yeah. But very enjoyable. I have, like I said before, there's a few little things that I dislike in the game, but they're generally speaking very little things. It's just... you hear about certain stuff anyways too much in certain cases, and then hearing them, especially in something like a magical realm like Markyria, it just starts to bother me a little bit. But otherwise, especially the last books have otherwise been great. Like the trip with Liko was nice, and especially the trip to Yaga. I loved that sequence with Zoe. I loved it, certainly. It was awesome going into to meet Yaga into the old places that we have been in before, and of course going into the first streamer as well, and being able to go and visit in the Upnoxus' home, and there's a lot of questions about Brian Westhouse still. So yeah, especially this book 4 I do think was very good. It's there were a little bit less things that Shitpot was the best part of the first areas, or the Europolis as it is, certainly now. Shitpot was the best, clearly. But otherwise, well, we'll see. We'll see how things will play out in the chapter 5. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. It'll be interesting to see how things will actually end up going. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you soon with the chapter 5. Bye bye until then.